Hello. My voice has been like a little under construction. I don't know, it's just not projecting like I feel like it normally does. So hopefully you can hear me. But I'm sitting here at the beach. I was about to leave, but I wanted to. No one was walking by, and now all of a sudden people are walking by. When I got here, the song from Jewel, Intuition, just is playing in my mind over and over again. Follow your heart, your intuition. Yeah, I just paused to let people pass by. There's another Jewel song now popping in my head. Am I standing still? I don't know why Jewel's coming through so strongly. But also, Incubus Warning is also coming through, and it's funny because I recorded a transmission a few months ago where that song was coming through, so there could be a connection to that particular transmission. But yeah, this do you hear my voice like just sliding away? You could be seeing 1010. I just heard the phrase special delivery. Now I'm seeing light codes coming through. This will be a very mini transmission since the sun is starting to set, and I'm going to walk back to the Airbnb, and there's not a lot of light around here, but yeah, I just wanted to sort of tune in, and I've just been feeling these waves of like excitement, adventure, newness, but then also I read someone's post earlier on maybe Threads, and it was like, you may be experiencing large waves of bliss with a side of anxiety. I want to give that person credit. I don't know who it was, but that's sort of what's happening. So yeah, this is just like a little tap in, and sort of like a you're not alone, keep going. And I just paused on 307, which always connects me into Metatron. So I was actually doing a little bit of what some of us call grid work before I recorded. So I was sort of feeling this like 333 on the timer. I had to sit with that for a second because I could feel something coming in. And my right ear started to vibrate, which that's been happening lately, where it's almost like you can hear like a drum, or like a very fast, like if you like flick a rubber band, you know, it like goes back and forth really fast. So the Schumann resonance has been really showing up a lot lately in my reality, so there could be a connection there. But there's something significant about, like, some people call it like the pulse of the mother, or the heartbeat of earth, whatever you want to say, but this idea of like the rhythm, the drum beat. Some of you could be feeling pulled to like shamanic journeying or something similar to that. I have not hosted a shamanic journey in a long time. Maybe that's something I'm feeling called to do soon. But either way, drum beats on YouTube, sitting out in nature, there's just something about like restoration of the pulse Yeah, pulse of the mother, pulse of the earth. That's just what I keep hearing. Also, there's been a lot of themes around like the number 13 and something that I've tapped into off and on for quite a while now, with the Schumann resonance. And excuse me, someone was posting a report talking about Sophianic codes coming in and like divine light pillars, whatever words you want to use. Like sometimes I talk about blackouts, but this was like a white out, like a very big burst. And people interpret it differently, but like white light or consciousness expansion, etc. And so I just wanted to also tune into that for a moment, because some people around me are experiencing some like being sick or vertigo, chills, temperature changes, headaches, things of that nature. And I've been talking about like hot spots in the body and potential like heartburn or however that manifests for you. So yeah, there's also like inspiration, creativity, again this like spring cleaning energy, wanting to like shift things around. So again, it's like that coinciding expansion, but also a little bit of that the shadowy parts that are also around. There's just a fly on my left foot. And I listened to something, it was like an advertisement talking about like a fly doesn't think it's disgusting, or a mouse doesn't, like when it takes food, it doesn't think it's stealing. Like there's something about perception and like connectedness, interconnectedness, like, yeah. But I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. I just recorded another transmission that I didn't upload yet, and I feel like there's more coming, but for some reason right now I'm just feeling guided to do a few different ones instead of maybe one very longer one. I also have a new Patreon overflow that I'm recording this week, maybe tonight or tomorrow, for the last transmission that I posted. Yeah. The last transmission was Ancient Timelines and Templates. And there was a lot of like Mars Maldek sort of frequency like purges coming through. So cellular cleanup maybe is what I called it, something about cellular. So yeah. I just felt like tossing some rocks. All right.